Okay, you didn't hear me, RPG fan, because I was not talking, but hopefully you'll be able to hear me now. Let me know how the volume balance is. It sounded alright to me when I first started it up, but it's always hard for the streamer to tell. But yeah, hey, RPG fan and Buck. Kind of sucks that after 2 weeks of not streaming, my first day of streaming again, I am getting a little sick, but I think it might end up getting worse, so it's better for me to stream now than to wait until I get sick. Or further sick, that is. Volume bounce is good, that's good. Alright, there's the Lux raid. Hello, Lux, Rock, Klax, Ramus. You all saw it. Nice Lilligant Pokédex entry there, Cecilia. Hey, hello everybody, this is Top Gear, a fairly early Super Nintendo racer. And I don't play a lot of racing games, and the ones I do play are usually kart racers or futuristic ones, so it's even more rare that I would play a more realistic racer like this. But I think my dad must have been the one to choose it from Blockbuster or wherever he got it when we rented it. Because he likes racing games a lot. We used to play Daytona USA in the arcade together a lot. And so he got this game and we tried it out and we loved it. It's simpler than a lot of racing games are, but I like that about it. I've said many times before that I like simple games, and this one is certainly that. There's not a lot to it, but the mechanics of it are really solid. And I do feel like even for an SNES game, it gives you a really good sense of speed. What did I miss? Yes, and Contra. And hey, Cobra, I don't think I said hi to you yet. Anyway, let's stop the demo here. By the way, this game has no relation to the show titled Top Gear. It actually is called Top Racer in Japan. Oh, Midway arcade level. Tubin. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, this is actually a series. This game is the first one in the series. I've only played one other one in the series. I actually used to own it, called Top Gear 3000, which was... I mean, it still features more or less modern-looking cars, but you can, like, upgrade their stats and stuff. And you can get special devices like a jump ability or a warp device. Oh shit, Robotron was in it. That would have been cool. Fast Racing Neo? No, I've never heard of that. I do have a Wii U. There is a Top Gear 2, but yeah, it's like, where did the other ones go? Anyway, let me actually get the game going here. So, off-stream, I practiced this game on amateur and professional. I was able to beat it on both. So we're going to do championship for this stream. Let's enter my name. I also really like the music in this game. There aren't a lot of tracks, but they're all really good. I play on auto. Apparently to get optimal acceleration, manual is better, but I've never, like, practiced with manual. So the control types here. Notice how type B has you holding the controller upside down. I have no idea why anyone would want to play that way, but it's an option. This is the one I like, where B is the accelerate button. It's an F-Zero style racing game. Okay, yeah, I'd probably like it. So there are 4 different cars to choose from. The red one is kind of the expert car, highest max speed, but low acceleration, bad turning ability, and high fuel consumption. The white car is kind of the opposite. Low top speed, but good in everything else. And then these two are kind of in the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the white car. I was able to beat the game on Amateur and Professional with the white car. I don't know if I'll be able to do it the entire time on Championship, but we'll see how it goes. I might have to switch to a car with higher top speed at some point. But I like the white car because it has such low fuel consumption, and so you don't have to make as many pit stops. So we have to start in USA. Notice it says country, but not all these are countries. South America is not a country. Scandinavia is not a country. But they're, I guess, roughly countries. Let's put it on miles per hour because this is America, damn it. Alright, with that, let's start the first race. So we start off in USA. There are 4 tracks per country. First one here is Las Vegas. Very simple, short track. It's just 3 left turns, and that's it. And the bottom shows a computer opponent that races more like you do than the rest of the cars do. Like, it has to make pit stops like you do. And by the way, we get 3 nitros per race. Oh, and we got obstacles now. I gotta be careful about that. Those did not exist on Amateur and Professional. Get out of my way. Just 1 nitro there. I don't want to use it during the barricade part. Okay. And it's very easy to smack into one of these slower moving cars and greatly reduce your speed. Might have used the nitro too early there. I think we're still okay though. Yep, no problem. The Power Glove. Wow, my rival there kind of got his ass kicked. Only came in 4th. So for each race, you need to come in 5th or higher to advance. And then for the entire circuit of 4 races, you have to come in 3rd or better overall. This song, by the way, is on my music quiz. Turboscope. Next up, we got LA. Peachy! This one of the songs is like a little more laid back. It's still good, but it's probably my least favorite because I prefer the more intense ones. And then, yeah, there's rubble on the ground there, which kind of sucks. There's a pretty nice straightaway to use my nitro right here. Turns on this track are not too sharp. Really, none of the ones in USA are. They definitely get a lot harder later in the game. Gotta stay on the left side there and you won't hit the debris in the road. Catch up with the guy in first. There we go. See the Hollywood sign in the background. Seems like we've got this one. As long as I don't crash into people. By the way, in the later Top Gear games, you had a damage meter, and if you got hit too many times, you wrecked and couldn't race anymore. Thankfully, this game does not have that. You can hit as many things as you want, you'll still be able to race. We're way ahead now. Next up, New York, and this is our first nighttime track. Not British enough. Well, actually, the last country in the game is the UK. This song's pretty kick-ass. See, the rival will intentionally get in front of you like that to prevent you from getting ahead of him. The roads here are pretty wide, too, so those turns are really nothing that dangerous. Here's the big straightaway. Yeah, I think the headlights on the cars are a nice touch. There's still a lot of cars in front of me here. Hopefully I'll be able to catch them now. I know they do drive faster on higher difficulties, so I'm sure that's why, and I'm using the car with the slowest top speed. I think it'll come in handy in the later courses, though, when you get to pit stops. Dang, only third. Did as good as I could on that race. Top Gear champion. Hey, Fish, welcome. Let's see, how are we standing now? Still up by 7 on Richie. So over the last track in the USA, we got San Francisco. It's a 6-lap track. And I should warn anyone who has motion sickness, because this track is a pretty realistic depiction of San Francisco in that there are hills everywhere, and you will see me flying over these hills up and down pretty fast, and so it can be kind of disorienting. So this is the first track with a pit stop, but being that we are using the white car, we will not have to stop for fuel at any point. There's definitely a lot more obstacles on Championship. Yeah, like that part right toward the finish line just goes up and down and up and down. I should not have nitroed there, but somehow I didn't get hit, so that's good. Where's the guy in first? There you are. That sucks. There wasn't anything I could do about that. Don't throw up, guys. Man, my rival's cutting ahead, but he's gonna have to refuel. I won't. Because whichever car your rival is, they actually do take on the stats of that car. It's one way in which the computer actually doesn't cheat. And whenever your opponent stops at the pit, the frame rate improves. Because I guess the SNES had a hard time with two simultaneous racers. At least in the early days. I mean, it didn't really... I don't really recall Super Mario Kart having any, like, frame drops or anything like that. I should not... gotta remember that shit's there. Wasted my nitro there. But we're fine. Snowed in San Francisco. So that we win USA. And I think Cobra will like this because I know he likes fanfares so much. I like this particular fanfare that plays at the end of each country. Look at that bottle of champagne in our hands. This was before the ESRB, so they couldn't knock you for having alcohol in your game. And look at that, the passwords in this game are actual words. They're not like random strings of letters and numbers. So now we go on to South America. Our first track is in Rio. This should totally have been an Olympic sport, right? 6 laps. I think we will need to make a pit stop here. Oh, I couldn't get through them all. So the pit is pretty early on. I had to let up on the gas on that turn. The turns are starting to get sharper. Oh, there's rocks in the road again. I don't think that was on either of the easier difficulty levels. Shit. Clean up the roads. By this guy. Okay, we're still in a decent spot. Yeah, I'm almost positive we have to refuel on this track. Almost hit my rival there. If I can avoid using my nitros until after I have to refuel, I think that would be best. I think it's better to have your nitros later on when, like, after you've refueled so that you can catch up, because you're gonna lose your place when you do refuel. Your rival screams ahead. Being that this is a racing game, it's going to be hard for me to look at chat during the actual races. I'm pretty much just looking at chat in between races. No, I'm not going to risk it. I'm gonna get a little bit of fuel here. I don't need much because I was right around the halfway point after the third lap ended. Still in first without even having used any nitros, though. That probably was not the best time to use it. That turn was a bit sharp. The best part actually might be on that downhill section. So as simple as this game is, you can see there is actually some strategy that goes into it, like when to use your nitros and when to refuel. And yeah, I should not have done that, but that's okay. I got another nitro here. And I got stopped to a standstill by that obstacle, and God, I totally fucked that up. Let him get ahead of me. Should not have happened. Watch out for Zika. Try faster than the Zika virus. Yeah, you shall not pass. Hey, Zoda, welcome. And Amanda. Okay, Machu Picchu. Yeah, this one's got some sharp turns in it, as you can see. Sorry you have shitty Twitch, Amanda. It's only a 4-lap course, though, so no refueling in this one. Maybe the turns are not as sharp as I remember them being. Damn it. Thanks for the boost. And I fucked that up. I thought it was going to turn back the other way. Sometimes memorizing these courses just helps a lot, so you can start turning just out of memory rather than seeing the turn coming up. Don't hit the sign. crap, where? Oh, okay. I was like, where is the person in first? And then I just got in first. So I have no nitros left, so I have to just not fuck up now. My rival's pretty far behind, though, which is nice. GG. Track looks like a penis. I would say this is probably not the only one that looks like that. Yeah, I'm totally using Super Metroid strats, damage boosting. Wow, it seems like I only barely got in first. Second place was only 0.8 seconds behind me. So 5 points ahead. Chichen Itza, as my dad and I used to call it, Chicken Itza, or It's a Chicken. 6-lap course here. I think we can get through this one without refueling. And the turns here are not that bad from what I remember. Out of my way. Fast. Yeah, looking at my fuel gauge, I'm pretty sure we can do this without refueling. I love that downhill part. Also, by the way, notice how this, quote, country that we're in is South America, but yet this track is in Mexico. Not exactly South America. And wow, my rival just got fucked there. Totally gonna hit somebody. Okay, now I'm in first. I did not see how many laps are left. That's one thing you gotta keep in mind in this game, is it only tells you how many laps are left when you cross the finish line. So you gotta remember. Okay, this is the final lap. Yeah, we're good. Still got a nitro. Move the wreck. Nope, I don't need to refuel. I'm fine. Done. Lamp the Camp, hey there. Yeah, it has been a long time. Welcome back. Chicken Eats. Chicken It's a sandwich. That'd be quite the game, Ramus. South of America, I see what you did there. Oh, damn, that's early, Lamp. I don't have to get up until 6. 15 points ahead, wow. Unless we really screw up in this last track, we will probably be okay. This one's only 3 laps, but there are some nasty turns here from what I remember. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, Lamp the Camp was in the first solo stream I ever did, which was Super Ghouls and Ghosts. He was one of 2 people who was in that stream. Look at how far I've come since 2013. Still don't even have 1,000 followers, so I can't play Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I gotta love those Save the Trees signs in the rainforest. I don't really know where the best place to nitro is here. Not toward the end of the track, I can tell you that much. The turns just get sharper and sharper. Let's try it here. Oh, that could have been bad. That far behind first. Trying to use 2 nitros in the last lap here. Whoa, fuck you. Damn it. Not getting good use out of my nitros. Keep hitting people. Probably not going to get in first now. Should still be first overall in the standings, though. Yeah, we're fine. Burn down the rainforest, put up a racetrack. Thanks, Lamb. Yeah, you had a little bit of a head start, Lux. Just saying. Your second stream is a 100 follower special. I remember my 100 followers. I played the Ninja Gaiden trilogy, and Chirp was there. Yeah, I've been feeling like I need to sneeze all day because I'm getting a little sick. But hopefully it won't get much worse than it is right now. Anyway, on to Japan. Start out in Tokyo with our first 7-lap course, so this one's a long one. Flavor of the Month streamer. I've been here! I think the turns for the most part in this track are not bad, but being that it is a 7-lap course, we will have to refuel at some point. Okay, so those turns back there were a little sharper. Where's the pit at in this one? last one is. I'm thinking probably the earlier I take my pit stop, the better. But I also want to be able to judge how much fuel I'm going to need. Let's do the next lap. It looks like my rival's going to have to refuel on the next lap anyway. All 3 nitros after refueling. Not quite in a row, but at some point. Probably gonna need to refuel almost all the way. Oh fuck, I missed it. That can happen, but I should be able to make another lap without running into trouble. Not miss it this time. There we go. I still hit the side of it. Yeah, it's always a split screen. Let's go to here. Do our best to catch up. Kind of a long way from first place, it looks like. Ah, fuck you. Bad place to use my nitro. This is the last lap. I'm probably not going to get first here. Probably fueled up too much is the problem. 'Cause I've got quite a bit of excess still. Oh well, second isn't bad. Hey Overhunter, welcome. TKO from Tokyo. Yeah, obviously this is a 2-player game if you have a second player to play with. My dad and I played it all the time. In fact, I don't think we ever owned it, but we rented it many times. I know we both beat the game together on championship difficulty. Hiroshima should not have to refuel on this one. I'm not sure if he even has a pit. Oh, this one's cool, because it starts out, I think it starts out at night, and then it becomes daytime as you race. Get out of our way. Okay, there is a pit here, but yeah, I'm certainly not going to need it. Sharp turns here. Fuck. Okay, yeah, now it turns to day. Nitro now. I'm not liking how far behind I am at the moment. God damn it, stop hitting signs. Oh, fuck. At least I'm close to first now. And I think my rival is going to have to refuel. Save my last nitro for the last lap. He must have hit someone because he slowed way down. See ya, sucker! He didn't stay in there for very long, but it's still gonna cost him. Fuel economy for the win. Oh wow, he's in 7th. Easy first place on that one. Alright, see you later, Lamp. Thanks for stopping in for a bit. Get that rest. Really, Rock? Do you play very many racing games? I mean, I know you play Mario Kart 8. Oh, okay, Lamp. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out. Okay, I'm up by 3 points, so it's not much of a buffer, but wow, Bernie is the only person who's close to me. Everyone else is pretty far behind. And now for Yokohama, another place that I've been. Ah, shit. It's nitro now. I'm not sure what the turns coming up are gonna be like, but... And I got fucked over by a cluster of cars. Oh, that was a little dangerous. I don't know what those signs say. I drive by them too fast to read them. Settle down. Nice. Yokohama. You're trying to type something else. Wow, I'm 20 points ahead now. So as long as I get in the top 5, I can't lose this. Now for Kyoto, I have not been here. We had plans to go, but it ended up being too much of a time and cost investment. Hello, demonic friend. Welcome to the stream. A big ol' straightaway on this one. This one with like the 3 little right turns in a row. Oh shit. Took that turn a little too wide. I will not have to refuel here. So this should be a pretty dang easy race to finish in a good position. Let up on the gas that time, so I didn't hit the pit stop sign. Okay, let's boost. Okay, that turn seems sharper when you're using a nitro. I think you're cool pulling ahead of me when you're gonna have to refuel right now. Let's leave him in the dust. Next lap is the last one. It's gotta be, right? Because my fuel is low. Oh. Really? I thought I was not gonna have to refuel on this one. Somehow I ended up losing a lot more fuel than I thought I was going to. Kind of sucks because I don't have any more nitros now. I don't want to stay in the pits for too long. Go. Okay, we're still in first. Because I got enough of a lead that not having any nitros right now is not going to be that big of a problem. I know there's more chat to read. I will read it as soon as this race finishes. can pause the game, and it's actually the select button, which in most games I would say, why the hell the select button? But in this game, I think it's a good idea, because you're holding down the gas button with your right hand, so you would have to take your thumb off the gas in order to pause, unless you used like your index finger or something. So this way, you can just leave your right thumb on the gas and then use your left thumb to pause. Alright, let's get caught up. Is this one you've played before, Demonic? It's a childhood favorite of mine. Even though I never owned it, I rented it many times. Out of milk, damn it. Password wreckage. Oh, okay, so you played it with your brother and your brother-in-law. I played it with my dad. Killer Instinct was a great one, too. I don't think I ever played X-Men Mutant Apocalypse. Hey there, Sergeant. Welcome. And now we're moving on to Germany. Oh, you had X3? Nice. That game is expensive nowadays. Password should be password. This is a 7-lap course. He's always blocking me. There's the pits, which we're definitely going to need. Scoping out the track, trying to figure out where the best spots to nitro would be. There aren't any really big straightaways on this one. Maybe right around here. Just near the pits, which could be a problem if there's traffic approaching the pits, but if not, I think it's a pretty good place to use it. Wow, there was traffic near the pits, and I dodged it all. Four laps. This lap. As is he. I don't think I need full, but let's go with that. So I was reading about this game on the forum at Game FAQs, and there was someone there who said that holding up while in the pit makes you refuel faster, but I tried it, and I think they're just kind of psyching themselves out with it. It doesn't seem like it really helps. Trying to dodge that guy and went off the road in the process. not paying attention to when the turns are coming up. First place is still quite a bit ahead. Ow. Fuck, that guy was like homing in on me. There's no way I'm gonna catch him. So from an FAQ I was reading, apparently the optimal strategy for, like, the absolute best time you can get is to use the red car with manual transmission, and if you know exactly when to shift, like, you become unbeatable, basically, but I've never tried practicing that. So, Luigi. Yeah, New York was the third track we did. Well, I don't have anything against you asking for mod, but I'm not going to give you mod. I don't give mod to people who have just shown up. You kind of have to know me for a while. I wasn't even paying attention to where we are right now. Somewhere else in Germany. I did see that it's a 3-lap track. Oh yeah, it's got a nice downhill section. Oh, Cologne, isn't that what it was? It just popped into my head. A lot of long, sharp turns here. Damn it. Should have stayed in the right lane. And now it turns to night. Headlights on. Right in the rail right there. Okay, nitro. Hopefully we don't run into anyone this time. Oh hey, got it first. That downhill plus a sharp turn. Gotta be real careful there. It's really easy to overturn here. So then the road winds back the other direction and you end up smacking right into one of those arrows. Oh, shit, I needed to use my nitro there. I was too busy talking and not paying attention to what I needed to be doing, and I fucked up right at the end. I ran off the road and lost too much speed. 0.1 seconds. God damn. Alright, see you, Demonic. TAS. I guess that's what the TASers would do. And wow, I'm only ahead by 2 points though now. Black Forest. Fastest sunset ever. Alright, see you, Ratmus. Thank you for being here. Had Eclax? I don't remember. So it stays nighttime during this track, but I think it then turns back into day. Are you blind? Ah, shit. Okay, now it's daytime. Fastest sunrise ever. There are some good downhill stretches here. Just gotta not go out of control. Last time I said I don't think I'll need to refuel on this track, I did, so... Well, thanks for the boost there. See, like the other racers who are not your rival, they don't get boosted by downhill stretches, which is, I mean, it helps you. It's not realistic at all, but it's nice. Oh shit, did not see that guy coming. Booking it. Hit over 200 miles an hour there. Ah! That was bound to happen at some point. 2 laps left. I think we can do this without refueling. Stop hitting everybody. I'm in first, but still. Nope, I'm not going to refuel. I think we can make it on fumes. Holy shit, we're going fast. And of course I hit someone. We're fine. See, I had a whole bar left of fuel. Yes, he did shout that. Hey, Els, welcome. Oh, cool. So we're getting trolls now. At Busch Gardens. Well, speaking of wine, well, you'll see later on. Yep, he called him a loser. Ooh, our first 8-lap track. That's the most laps any track has. I think there's only like 2 tracks that are 8 laps. Damn it. So, we're only going to have to refuel once. My rival is probably going to have to refuel twice, because 8-lap courses are brutal for any car besides the white car. By the way, the cars do have names, but they're in the manual. I think the white car is called the Sidewinder. I don't remember any of the other names. So I'm probably going to want to refuel about halfway through. Oh, I thought I was going to hit him. Purple's catching up. So let's refuel on the next lap. And I'll have 2 nitros left for post-pit stop catching up. I don't even know where I'm at in the standings. I wasn't really paying attention. Hopefully that's enough. I was actually thinking I was going to be lower on fuel than I was when I went to the pit. Should be fine fuel-wise. As far as catching up, I don't know. He's pretty far ahead. Let's see how much of the gap we can close right now, though. One more lap and no nitros. Out of my way. Shit. Not gonna catch him like that. My rival's catching up fast and gave me a boost. Well, at least he didn't win. So how did we do? I won by 6, nice. Hey, Neo. You played 2. Okay, I've never played 2. I played this one and 3000. Koduke. Kodoom Kingdom Hearts. Yes, I have had Sundrop. Yeah, unlike the later games where if you were playing by yourself, it was just one screen for you. In this game, it's always a split screen, even if you're playing by yourself. So guess what? We're going to meet Nostrika now. Going to Sweden, even though she doesn't live in Stockholm, but... And it's all frosty. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about ice physics or anything. Last time I played this game, I actually ran into a glitch on this track. It didn't count as me completing 1 lap until after I had made 2 laps. So I was way the hell behind. I did not win. Okay, I'll boost here. Oh fuck, I thought I could squeeze between those guys. That kind of kills my momentum for the straightaway. The right half of the track is just like back and forth wide turns, and the left half of the track is the straightaway. At least I'm near these 2. I should be able to pull ahead of him on the last lap. I'm like neck and neck right now. Just as planned. Correct, no upgrading, no durability. It's very simple compared to the later games. But I actually like it that way. I do like the upgrading as well, but I don't know, the simplicity of this one is just very appealing to me. Now we're going to Denmark, as this is the, quote, Scandinavia country. You probably would have liked 3000 as well, then, Neo, because that also had the upgrades in it. Oh, hey, Sharkana. Alright, well, I was not paying attention to the countdown, so I hit the gas a little too early there. Boost after this turn. Seems like a decent place to do it if I didn't have to let up on the gas a little bit to dodge people. first. If I remember right, most of the Scandinavia tracks are quick ones. The two that we've done so far have been 3 laps. As long as I don't hit anything, I think I'll get in first. Yep. When is the trip to Nose happening indeed? It's a question I ask myself every day. This is on Super Nintendo, yeah, it's not Genesis. That's with a motorcycle. I think there was some Top Gear motorcycle game, but I don't know what system it was for. Now to Finland, another 3-lap track. Let's go. Oh shit! There are trees in the road. I don't know if that was if it was like that on the easier difficulty levels. They're on the very edge of the road, but they're still in the road. Let's try to not do that again. It's gonna be hard to catch up on this track. Just don't have a lot of time. If I hadn't hit that tree, I probably wouldn't have gotten first, but I think I could have gotten second. Oh, the photo backdrop. I actually read about that. It was from, like, the Detroit GP in 1988, I think it was. Still up by a little bit, and now we got... Okay, so yeah, every track in Scandinavia is 3 laps. Wish F-Zero GX had a rival cam. Alright, Sharkana, see you later. Thanks for stopping in. Got some bumps going on right off the bat. was a bit of rubble on the right side of the road during that turn. Thankfully I didn't hit any of it. Hopefully with this last nitro we can catch the guy in first. Fuck, I did hit it that time. I think I just blew my chances. In fact, purple there might catch up to me. He did. I actually might not even end up in first, but in the whole circuit. It is your rival, it is dead. Oh wow, okay, I was farther ahead than I thought I was. I thought I was closer than that. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, go ahead, Zoda. As long as it's not anything against TOS, then you don't have to ask permission to Link here. Epilion, whatever that is. Anyway, we are now heading into the most difficult country, France. Especially tracks 2 and 3 here. The first one and the fourth one aren't as bad, but there are some rough ones in France. Even though it's not the last circuit in the game, it is the hardest. They're just giving you a taste of what's to come. Okay, so this is another 3-lap course, so I better start using my nitros. Use them after the next turn. Or maybe during the turn. It's actually not that sharp. I don't know where else to use this next nitro, so just use it here for the hell of it. That actually worked out pretty well. Though it slowed way the hell down by that turn. Okay, now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay ahead of him, though. Oh, god damn it. That was garbage. Whatever. We come from France. Coincidentally, my dad liked Mars Attacks. Or wait, was that from Coneheads? He likes both of those movies. I think he just likes characters with funny voices like that. Okay, now we're getting into the shitty ones. Nice. It looks like nice, but believe me, this track is not so nice. race in France. There's one part with barricades that is just complete bullshit on this track. And that it's not this part. Winding turns begin. Here it comes. As you're turning left, you have to swerve from the left side of the track to the right side in order to not get hit there. It can catch many a player off guard. And if there's traffic when you hit that point of the track, good luck. Got some decent speed off that nitro. No one really got in my way. Gotta think about when to refuel. I don't think I'm going to need much. I think I'm going to stop on this lap and go to like 3/4. Okay, never mind. That pit is a little hard to get into. There we go. You gotta know that it's coming. So let's go up to about half. Maybe a little over half. I thought he was gonna keep going left. Wow, first place is so far ahead, like half a lap ahead. I'm pretty much resigned to second. Time difference on that one's going to be crazy. Welcome back, Cecilia. Made Pierce Power Project in his career. Exploding heads. Oh, okay, I'm still up by 2 points. And now for the other crappy track here. But it's a track that I want to love, too. Because it's in Bordeaux, where some of the best wines in the world come from. And in fact, you're gonna see the grapevines on this track. Hey, Torgo, welcome. Everyone's clustered together. Yeah, there's the grapevines. And they just put shit on the road because why not? I see my rival ran smack into the grapes. This is a 6-lap track, but I think we can do this without refueling. And I'm already in first. Didn't exactly expect that. Yeah, that turn is sharp. You hit those grapes and you come to like a standstill. Doesn't really make any physical sense, but you can get some speed on this track, though. Ow. Yeah, you're welcome for the boost, you asshole. Would you get out of my way? Trying to get him to run into me. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, we were at about half fuel by the time I hit by the time I finished the 3rd lap, so I think we're gonna be okay. Probably gonna have next to nothing left by the end of the race. Whoa, fuck! Ouch! Still in first after that mishap. Dodge everything except you. Nope, not going to the pit. Yeah, we're fine. Again, had a bar to spare. Oh, were we talking about wine? It had been decades since I played it, Torgo, and then I found it in a retro game store. Because why not? Don't drink and drive. I have played Rad Racer, yes. We used to own that. I mean, that was only a one-player game, but I think my dad played it too. I have not played it with the Power Glove, no. And by the way, this is the France circuit, and yet this one's in Monaco. I can't finish catching up on chat. The race is starting. Fine, I'll actually pause it here. Hello, Ahoy Chinese Food. I like that name. Chinese food is quite nice. Welcome to the stream. Sake is rice-based, yes. And plum wine is awesome. I had that in Japan, and I liked it a lot. L's. Run ruined. When we get to the left side of the track, that'll be nitro time. This tunnel that you go through. I totally could have avoided you, but I was being an idiot. Cannot maintain your speed during the downhill turn. Smoked him. Purple's gonna catch up a bit, but that'll change. Ow. Don't. Oh my god, really? If I hadn't hit him, that probably just cost me the race right there. Yep. That's dumb. Hopefully I still beat him overall. Yeah, he is more important. Oh wow, I won by 2. Nice. That password though. Insulin glucagon. Alright, see ya, Lux. Hopefully you caught that Weird Al reference before you left. So we're down to the last 2 circuits. Now we're in Italy. And it's quite a bit easier than France was. You can see the Leaning Tower. Takes your pancreas with you. Yeah, these turns are like kind of just sweeping. Nothing too sharp here. Okay, that one's a little sharper. just all stay on the left side of the road so I can pass you on the right. Oh, he's catching up. First place. Gonna be up there somewhere. Well, I'm gonna nitro again. There you are. Damn it. Oh, he's gonna catch me. Oh, he ran into someone. Haha. That saved me, I think. Pretty sure he would have caught me otherwise. Yeah, I totally agree, Torgo. Like, you didn't often see that back in this day, but I think they achieved that pretty well. Coco Ferrari. Now to Rome, this was a 6th lap. You can see the Coliseum back there. Right there. I'm not sure if we need to refuel on this one. We'll see. I remember the track now. It seems like you're always going uphill, which makes no physical sense, but makes it hard to gain ground. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to refuel a little bit. Yeah, let's just do it now. I hope I actually place in the top 5 in this one. I'm not liking my current position right now. Later, geek. I'm legit nervous about this right now. Where are the people ahead of me? I only have one more lap to catch them. Nowhere to be seen. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I don't know what happened, RPG. Failed to qualify for the next race. I may have to switch to a faster car now. At least for this circuit. Now, I should not actually have to put the password in. I think it saves your place as long as you don't reset the console. Yeah, we're still in Italy. No, not Koduma. Let's go with the blue car, see how that does. Because, like, I don't even know why the purple car exists. Because it has less acceleration and less tire grip than the blue. Like, the blue is better in every respect. Or equal or better, rather. Yeah, Kemco is still around. Okay, let's see how this goes. Slower acceleration is not great, especially since purple's just jacking me up right now. See that car at all. I would have slammed into him if he was in my way. I am not going to catch the guy at first. Barely beat my rival. Yeah, it seems like the purple car is just there as a challenge. I remember Stunt Race FX, which had a monster truck that you could drive in it, but I don't think it had a track maker. Okay, so we're back here. Hopefully this goes better with blue. So I am gonna have to refuel sooner. Or at least more. Wait until next lap. Although if I miss it, I'm pretty much fucked. Cause I can't make another lap. There we go. Not a graceful entry, but I'll top it off. Probably could have afforded to go with a little less. Let's try to catch up now. In 5th, so that's a good sign. 4th. No more nitros. Gotta just rely on my own speed from here. See if I can catch anyone else. First place is way ahead. And he's already crossed. I'll take 3rd. That on championship difficulty, that track is rough. Street Racer? I don't think I know that one. Yeah, they actually they didn't even port over the original Star Fox to Virtual Console. I've played it on emulator. It's not a pleasant experience. It actually ran slower than the original game. Yeah, definitely agree, Torgo. Like, Final Fantasy VI Advance, not a fan of the music in that one. SNES one beats that in spades. Maybe that's... Even though there's a straightaway there, that might not actually be the best place to nitro. Probably want to do it a little sooner than that. Yeah, let's do it now. It's nighttime. Damn it. That's ugly. I mean, we get to go to the next race, but not exactly a great position. I do like some GBA soundtracks, mainly ones with original soundtracks that were not remakes of previous games. Florence. So we gotta stay in third. Don't hit anyone. Don't hit the freaking obstacles either. Okay, I think we'll do alright in this track. It's all up to Purple now to catch me. It'll happen if that shit happens. Damn it, I tried to block him. Made some ground on him toward the end there, but oh well. I guess it does look a bit like a Moai head. Wow, so we came in third. Which is just good enough to qualify for the last circuit. Which is the UK. Start out in London with the second of the 2 8-lap tracks. With this car, I don't know if I can do this one only refueling once. I might have to refuel twice. Which will be ugly. I would definitely rather have the white car for this. I think I can get by with one refuel. I know that wouldn't be the case if I was using the red car. I would have to refuel twice. Also, the red car really struggles with the last track in the game. It's a 4-lap course, no pit stops, and like, I remember playing that as a kid with the red car and not making it to the finish line with the amount of fuel that I had. It's like you have to race that one perfectly or you just won't have enough fuel. Oh, shit. I'm gonna try to wait until the next lap to refuel. I hope I didn't shoot myself in the ass there. This is gonna be close. Wow. No fuel. Holy shit, I'm getting a Dr. Funk's raid? Okay, let's pause. Sorry, playing a racing game is hard to look at chat. Hey, Funks and Pizza. Yeah, the music in this game is fantastic. And hello, Mr. Shockapick. Yeah, hello, everybody. Yeah, that clutch refuel. So I should be able to just fuel all the way up here and then not have to make another pit stop. how well can I catch up now is the question. I still have all 3 nitros. Sharp. Probably not the best place to use the nitro. There are a lot of quick sharp turns here. I don't know if I can handle them while nitroing. After the pit here. Oh, almost hit that person. We're good on fuel. I did that just right. First is too far ahead. So I'll take second, though. I've never played 2. I remember a little bit of the music in 3000, and yeah, I think it was good as well. Yeah, pizza. Alright, so we got Paul ahead of us right now. To Sheffield, wherever that is. Shorter track. Out of my way. Okay, actually, I'm going to pause here for a second. I really got to blow my nose. As I said, I've been starting to get sick, so... And, I just don't want to deal with it for the remainder of this game. But yeah, I'll be back real quick. Okay, sorry about that. That just snuck up on me. Let us resume. Was not prepared for which way the road was going to go there. Turns can be a little crazy on this track. downhill stretch, and of course, like it gets ruined. Ugh, straight off the road there. Oh, I nearly hit that guy. That would have been pretty devastating. Go, 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 finish it. Zoom. Finally got first again. By 3 against Paul. Computer's a bit back there. Loch Ness. Is Dory here? Or Tessie from Earthbound? Looks like a roller coaster. You can see the monster in the background there. Because it's totally real, right? Shit. Downhill speed. Damn it. Oh, I'm surprised I avoided all those guys. I could not take those turns as fast as I wanted to. I'll take second. Oh, I'm actually in first, up by 8. Can I maintain it through the last track in the game? Stonehenge. Now this track is actually pretty dang easy. The turns are all not very sharp. The only real problem you will have with this track is if you were playing with the red car, because you may not have enough fuel to make it to the finish line. Yeah, I'm not sure why they put such an easy track for the end of the game. You would kind of think that France would have been the last country just because of how difficult the tracks in that are. I see you. I've passed you. Now I just gotta worry about slowpokes rear-ending them. Actually, purple could end up having trouble with fuel as well. And we're done. Though I did not get first place in every country. I think it was just the one that I didn't get first. I only failed once. And this is your ending. Congratulations on completing Top Gear, which may seem pretty bare bones, but if you beat it on an easier difficulty level, it'll taunt you and say, but can you win on professional mode, or can you win on championship mode? So when I saw this as a kid, and it didn't taunt me with anything else, it was like, hell yeah, I've done everything there is to do in this game. I've completely conquered it. So yeah, it was a good feeling, I think, and you don't always need to have an elaborate ending to be a satisfying one, I think. But yeah, that's all there is to this game. There's nothing else that unlocks, nothing else to do after you've beaten it. It's pretty simple, as I said, but I appreciate its simplicity. Now, if I wasn't getting sick, I probably would do a Super Metroid run now, but I feel like I should get to bed earlier so as not to exacerbate it. So I think I will be ending here. I will check to see if we have any viable raid targets. I would like to thank everyone for coming along to watch my first stream in 2 weeks. Sorry it was such a long time in between streams. I kind of ended up stressing out about Twitch for a little while there. Like I wasn't sure what to play, when to play it, and how to fit it in with all the people that I wanted to watch on specific days, and eventually I realized, you know what, just fuck it. I should stream what I want to stream when I want to stream it. And so that's why this one happened. But yeah, as far as my next stream is concerned, that'll be dependent on it'll be dependent on my health. If I don't get better soon, then I may wait a while to stream again. As for what's going to be next, I do have some ideas. I do have another SNES game to stream, Stargate, based off of the movie. And I do want to get another Touhou run in. That actually may be what I play next, because I've been wanting to try that again to get a 1 credit clear, because I got so close. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to raid anybody. So yeah, keep an eye on Twitter. You fall asleep during Stargate. So yeah, that's where I will announce my next stream whenever it'll be. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming along, and have a good night. See you later.